So the vice president will be the president of the Senate. And this has meant less and less, as I said. John Adams, for example, was in the Senate chairing debates every day. Not following Robert's rules because Robert hadn't been born yet. But they were there. He was there. So, I mean, it's gone down and down, and the vice president might be in the Senate now for a day or two a week. They don't typically chair meetings. I've not seen a meeting chaired by the vice president. That doesn't mean that it hasn't happened. I just haven't seen it since Dick Cheney was vice president. I haven't seen that happen, but they do run in there and they'll take over in order to break a tie, which has happened quite a bit in this Senate, especially since it's a 50-50 split. The only reason it's a Democratic-controlled Senate is because the vice president is a Democrat and she is the president of the Senate. The guy who runs the Senate is the Senate Majority Leader. They're doing all the meaningful work of the Senate. Now, there is a person in charge, nominally in charge, I say, who is in the line of succession to the presidency, called the President Pro Tem. He is typically, and I say he because I don't believe there's been a she yet. See, I may have a master's, Rob, but I don't know everything there is to know. Don't believe there's been a she yet, but the President Pro Tem is typically the oldest, most curmudgeonly senator of the majority party, and this dude's got 1 foot in the grave already. So he's the one that's technically in charge, and he's the one that's going to be president of the United States if the Speaker of the House can't do it. An 80, 85-year-old man. Right now, the President Pro Tem is Patrick Leahy of Vermont.
It's President, Vice President, Speaker of the House.
President Pro Tem. T-E-M-P. Means pro tempore. Did you want to say something?
Yeah. If it is evenly split between, Republican and Democrat, how do you choose a majority leader?
The leader of, well, in this case, Kamala Harris, the vice president, is a Democrat. So that's the tiebreaker. Because she acts as a tiebreaker, so the Senate is technically 51-50.
Okay.
So the Democrats just stuck with their leader, Chuck Schumer, and he's now the majority leader. I would remember those names also: Chuck Schumer, Patrick Leahy. It's just part of what I feel my job is to also instill in you. Just to try, and I try. I don't know if I succeed or not. To try to make you well-informed citizens. So if you hear Patrick Leahy in the news, if you hear Chuck Schumer mentioned in the news, I want you to know that that's the Senate Majority Leader. Chuck Schumer is a senator, at the very least.
Patrick Leahy is the Senate, the majority?
No, he's the President Pro Tem.
Oh my gosh.
Chuck Schumer is the Chuck Schumer is the majority leader.
The pro tem was like an honorary kind of position that doesn't do much.
It is an honorary position. Like Patrick Leahy presided over the second Trump impeachment. Because they weren't sure how to handle that because Chief Justice Roberts says, well, he's not president anymore, so I don't have to do it. That's just kind of the way it went. Yeah.
And the Speaker of the House now.
Nancy Pelosi. I'd remember that name too.
Okay, so it's Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi.
Yep.
And then it's Patrick Leahy.
Patrick Leahy, yeah.
Okay.
And then Anthony Blinken.
Oh my, okay.
Then Rob Rosado. Then Carly Dubé. It's
I
okay.
can like start, like, my mind has to like know what they're doing first before I can memorize their names.
What would be helpful that I could do for you guys to make this information more manageable? You don't have to answer now, just if you're feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, Cadence.
One thing that I would find helpful more than just like knowing their name and position is kind of like a brief history or summary about what they've done, like what important things have they been a part of, and just that to kind of put some like information to a name and a face.
Okay.
When you can
I can try to do that. I mean, that's going to require me to dig a little bit, but I can try to do that. Yeah.
So then I guess at least they're not just names.
Right.
Like, we have like distinguishable
We know what they're
information
about.
between.
Well, I can tell you Patrick Leahy has had a guest appearance in every Batman movie. He's a big Batman fan. Yeah. Nancy Pelosi loves ice cream. When she went on James Corden, she showed James Corden her freezer full of ice cream.
Me too, girl.
Joe Biden also loves ice cream, but he loves the aviator glasses even more. Kamala Harris giggles at inappropriate moments. 4 fun facts about the 4 of them, but I can I can attempt to find more. But yeah, when I upload this, Your Royal Highness, watch it. So you're, I mean, I don't want you to be confused. And I'm glad you're saying something, because I don't know if you guys are confused unless you tell me. Rob, did you
Is it more like more group work,
more group work?
so like round table kind of stuff? You know, like I know we have open discussion here, but there's only so much versus the slides. You know what I mean?
I don't think, to help me, I don't think you can do anything, because it's just like a lot of information, like so fast.
I can try, and I want to try.
But you can't like slow down,
But I
because
can't-
we have to get through.
Yeah,
It's not your fault, it's just my brain.
yeah. Rob?
Sorry, I was gonna say more just like yeah, like application and memorization, if at all possible.
You know what? Here's what we can do, and I'm going to end the video here.